Okay, hello everyone. It is August 5th for the VOD, and we are playing Ōkami HD for the first time. I believe that's how you say it, Ōkami. I've never played it before. My brother lent me this game on the game share. So I don't even know what you do in it or what it's about at all. I just know there's a fox. That's the main character, right? That's all I know. So we're gonna open it and we're gonna play it. And I don't know anything at all about it at all. So hope it's fun. He said it's pretty good. So I hope it's fun. Capcom. Hexadrive. CRI where? When you play with a Joy-Con controller, attach this. Do I need to do that? Oh, you can use motion controllers for. Do I have to, or is it just a suggestion? Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Oh, it's a wolf, not a fox. I think I said it's a game about a fox, but I guess it's a wolf. Wow, that's a very pretty. Alright. Begin story. You must create save data in order to play Ōkami HD. Would you like to create save data now? Yes. Alright, new game. Ōkami. I said it that, right? Ōkami. Ōkami. Story? I don't know what that said. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Ōkami. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Jennaize. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Jennaize's swift movements. Before long, the night of the cursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Ōkami once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Ōkami's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Ōkami stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Ōkami's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Ōkami. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Jennaize, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Jennaize leapt toward Ōkami. Ōkami reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Jennaize summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Ōkami's flames. As Ōkami closed in on Jennaize, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Jennaize fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Ōkami, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Jennaize, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Ōkami. Ōkami saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Jennaize refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Ōkami, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Ōkami's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There was more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Ōkami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away that evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu, I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. That'll change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Hold on. That's an original origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be restored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Alright. That said River of the Heavens. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. $150 yen. Whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. You obtained Holy Bone S. Materasu's favorite snack, restores 3 units of solar energy. Alright. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Or Materasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I don't know. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens, singing the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? I didn't know we was gonna see the same exact thing. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble. It's no use just sitting around thinking about it. This time the great Isen's gonna put everything he has into it. I know this is the right way to do it. Press R to hold the brush, then tap Y. Okay. I'm confused. Oh, you have to hold it down? What? But I did it. I'm confused because I'm doing it. Oh. Okay, it worked. Yomigami. Ah, why, if it isn't Mother Materasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, included myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Ōkami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else can master this incredible god technique? Wonder if drawing some stardust will get the river flowing again? Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Maybe there is. Look, did these come back again when you get more money? Oh. Whoa, River of Stardust. So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Me? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. Okay. Can he not go in the water? Or she? I don't know. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. I'm confused, like, does the fox have like a, what is that? It looks like a pothole. Or like a manhole? That's what it's called. Not a pothole. I don't really like the controls of this. Because down is up and up is down. I don't like when games do that. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Hey, Amy, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? I mean, there must be something we could do. It really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Tachigami. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power/technique. Wait a minute. You're forgetting all these powers. Then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this powers/technique myself. How's that showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. You call that a line? Use a brush like a sword, slice it with a single straight line. Oh, across? Oh. Wow. I didn't think you had it in you for a while. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey Furball, Amaterasu, I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. There's an arrow showing me. What about this? Is there anything inside these? You obtain ink bottle. A bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Oh, you only have a certain amount? That's kind of dumb. I don't think you could fit through here. Why don't you use your new power on it? Give it a good clean stroke. Okay, let's go. Can I do like any of these rocks? Where'd they come from? Oh, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press Y to use its power against them. Look, Amy, once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Did I get him? You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid, restores a little solar energy. Oh. Alright. Nothing in there. Oh. Only bigger ones? Not little ones? Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah. Okay, should we save here? Wow. Well, I just said wow. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. What? No. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Okay. This secret tree protects, but somebody's seen better days that never looked this bad. And Takuya has been all burned out since the imps showed up. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Is this the right way to go, or is this way? What? What? I just jumped off the side. Okay, it looks like this is the village, so let me go back up first. I've got a bad feeling about this. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. We don't have time to stroll around reading all the signs. Sorry. What if I want to? Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have... That was scary. It turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A war like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. It doesn't look like anybody. No good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going around here. The village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some higher ground so we can take a look. I already did that. Guess we'll go back. Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. Look, I'm right here. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Huh? You're not actually trying to draw the sun, are ya? You sure you're up to the task? That was not good. What the... Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it followed that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a magician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder Mr. Orange. White Wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. What's a sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. Booyah. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't ya? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring became flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power might just shine through. Oh boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed up around on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun for a ball. Booyah. Feed bag seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at that sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you have obtained, just press the plus to open the fan menu. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Okay. What are these? Oh, you get praise for doing that? Is that what it is? No, bite. Will that make your praise go down? Oh, you just pick them up and put them down? Tools, equipment. Travel tips. How do you save? Can you only save on certain things? Can I go back and then save at the place that I did before? There wasn't a save here, right? I'll just save here for now. All right. Now, oh, well, Ikeda's not back on yet. We were gonna raid him, but he's not on. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.